Hey there, it's Claudia. Welcome to or back to For the Love of Four. So as you can see, I have a new stack of books. I didn't read all of the books that were in my February list, and I have a recap that I will link in the description of that. But I did bring one of them back in, plus I'm going to finish out the Raven Boys. I decided to not do 1984 right now, the rest of it. Yeah, I just decided not to. So I have a mixture of different genres and some things that I want to try to read. I'm infamous for changing my mind during the month. So February turned out to be a Court of Thorns and Roses type of month, and I read the first 3 books. So I'm going to kick off March with having the 4th book in my stack. So let's take a closer look. I tried to film pulling them off the shelf, but it's like 11:30 on the last day of February, and I really want to get a video up, and having to refilm when you really don't even want to stand is hard because I'm tired. So let's go over this list because I do want to jump into bed and read for 30 minutes before going to sleep. I want to see how much further I can get into the Raven Boys before February is over. I'm standing at a total of just over 3,000 pages for the month of February, and that feels pretty cool. My goal for March is to have about 2,500 pages, and I know the month is longer, but a lot of these books are shorter, so we shall see. 2 of the books from a court series were over 600 pages, so that brought me to the total fairly quickly. The first book I have is The Traitor's Kiss, and I know that the 3rd book is coming out soon, so I don't mind starting the series now. I am the type of person that likes to have, if not the whole series, a majority of the series, so that I can dive in if I truly like the plot and characters. I will try to at least start Hunting Prince Dracula. I really want to read the series, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read 3 chapters of this no matter what this month, and I'm hoping that it will grab my interest. I have A Court of Frost and Starlight. I really want to finish it, even though this is not the story I wanted to continue with. I was really hoping to continue the story of Cassian and his hopeful mate. And then Emma, but it's a retelling. I'll show you the cover of each when I'm done. Once, which is a 2nd book in a series. I'm halfway through. My bookmark is there. Raven Boys, I believe I'm like 200 pages in, so I definitely want to finish that. Elevation, something that I picked up at the bookstore that I really want to read. I love Stephen King, and to just switch up the fact that I've been in fantasy YA for a while, so just to give it a nice little switch. And then I want to read Seed Folks. I really wanted to read that in February, but I forgot to pull it. So I'm looking forward to reading this book. This was one of my children's book, and they gave it to me, so I'm looking forward to reading this story again. I haven't read it for a long time, so that was going to be nice. I'm going to go ahead and show you the covers. Seed Folks by, I'm not going to even try to pronounce the last name, Stephen King's Elevation. The Raven Boys. Once. Emma, a modern retelling. A Court of Frost and Starlight. And I know a lot of these covers you guys already know. Hunting Prince Dracula. And A Traitor's Kiss. So I will be going on a trip this weekend, and so I wanted to take some books with me. I'm going to give this series a few days break, and I'm going to take We'll see. I need to bring something with me to school to finish out the last day of Nevada reading week. I promise you, I'm going to go to sleep. So I'm going to take these two with me to school just because I don't know which one I'm going to read. They're both about 100 pages. Seed Folks is like 105, and Elevation from Stephen King is like 140 or 150 pages. So I could potentially get both done at school on my lunch break and my prep. So I'm already prepped for the month of March. I don't have any prepping to do. I do know that I'm going to be taking both of these books on the trip with me. I'm going to try to finish once, which will give me the opportunity to start Emma. I don't think I'll finish both on the trip, even though I have about a 5-hour drive both ways. And then tonight, I'm going to try to read 20 or 30 minutes of The Raven Boys. All right, so that is my stack for March. I would love to know how many pages you were able to read in February, and I would love to know what you plan on reading in March. Comment below, and if you have a channel, let me know. I would love to see your videos, and don't forget to check me out on My Book Love Obsession. I think that's what my name is on Instagram. It will all be linked down below. Take care. Thank you for joining me in my sharing endeavors, and I look forward to talking with you. Be blessed.